What drew me to ayahuasca was, the chance to improve myself. I had no idea what this was 6 months ago, and to just hear people's stories about how much it changed them and what it was doing for them and their families was really something. I had some pretty big mental blocks before I came here to do this. I just was lost. I had no direction really, and I was debating a lot of suicide and just trying to figure out what the pain I was in was, and I had no idea that this was what it was. My intentions for this trip were to figure myself out and move past a lot of things that happened overseas and just different experiences I've had. While I was there, I was in some contacts and dropped some orders. One of those mortars landed on a little girl, and it had killed her, and it was a pretty rough go. We were fire for effect, and we were tasked to drop mortars on people that were fighting our allies, our Afghan allies. And when we were dropping the rounds, the last two were white phosphorus to mark positions and show the Apaches that were coming in where we were attacking them. That white phosphorus round hit the little girl and a bunch of goats. The next morning after that firefight, the goats came in the back of the truck, and so did she. The only part was it was a bunch of goat heads and a burned up little girl. That was rough. I gained a lot of clarity from this experience. I got to accept a lot of challenging things in my life. I've never been able to really connect with men and myself. I've never been able to just confide in the group around me. I was a support kid attached to an SF team, and when you're in that role, you're out there on your own. Like, you're not a part of the team. You didn't go through the same trials. You never did what they did. You were a kid one day, and then you were, on a base with a team. It was interesting being with all the cool guys, but when we started getting into firefights and taking contact and losing dudes, like, to this or that, there was some casualties that happened there. My gunner got taken out of the fight after 3 days of ambushes and firefights, going black on ammo, and after we got an emergency resupply, we had to go hike out, get the supplies, and strapping it back down, a bungee cord broke and ripped his eye out. So yeah, I hope he's doing good now. I haven't heard from any of those guys since I walked away. I found a new group of guys, and thanks to Heroic Arts, like, these guys, I don't know what I would do without them. The journey that we just went on, the trip that we've all taken here has been incredible. My experience far surpassed my expectations here. The first 2 nights, I went through what I would call bliss and love and heaven. I was shown what love could be. I was shown that I could lean on others around me, and coming back to myself. I had a hard time seeing myself in the mirror for a while, and now I'm comfortable with it. It's just, I am this. I am everything that's happened to me. It's all led me to this point. I couldn't be more satisfied with what happened here, and learning from these men around me, it's beyond words for me. Words are tough, but I just I can't thank everybody here enough, from the leadership to just the conversations that we've all had and the bonding experience here. How I feel about going home is like surreal. I cannot wait to get back there and just say hi to people and start my reintegration process. I've got so much information now, and I can't wait to put it into practice. I have hope for my future, and just, I still don't have quite the direction, but that's okay, because now I believe I have the time. Time's been a fickle thing for me, like waking up each morning and going, fuck, am I still here? Why? Like, what's the deal here? Why am I still around? To now, it's like, oh shit, good morning. Let's go do some stuff. Like, to see just the light, the mood, last night was my hard ceremony. Reliving firefights, seeing it from a different experience, and then actually wanting to go home and share that. When I left, going home was it was beyond me. Like, I wasn't ever able to go home. I left a part of myself in different places, and now I feel like we're all back together, and I'm here. Like, I'm in my body again. I can feel everything. My hip, my shoulder, my knee, that it was all pain for a very long time. And now there's just this weight lifted. I feel much lighter about everything. I'm so excited for the future. Like, just the possibilities are endless now. There's good things happening, and I can't explain them. There's hope. There's hope. There's love. Yeah. The program is also fantastic. It's hard. It's a challenge. You have to put your stuff aside and be able to really accept the nerves coming up, should I do this, should I not? The process is the process, and it's a great program. So 3 ceremonies in a row, I thought would be really tough. The first night was like jump school for me. I was ready, I was in it. I didn't know what to expect. So the second one was much different. Like airborne school, you know what's gonna happen, but you've done it once, you know kind of what to expect, but at the same time, you don't know all the things that could possibly happen. It was a good second night as well, and coming away from that, there was a very heavy aura around it. Third night was hard and helped me process a lot. this morning, being with everybody, and just, the program's great. I was looking at going to a therapy program after this, but now it's like, I don't know what I'm going to work on. Like, I know it's an ever evolving process, but I'm at a loss. I have new intentions set, but I've got a lot to work on. It's just where to start. I'm excited to do it as well. Like, I'm here for the process.